Greetings, I'm Barrett and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of the 7th Citadel. That's right, we are expanding our excitement and our energy level to continue going through Dadashim's Awakening. We barely made it through the last mission because again I failed to look at the cards correctly. But that's okay, we are going to dig in and see what happens next in this great game. My goal is to complete this entire scenario. So we have, I'm not sure how many more missions left we have, but we're going to try to get through this entire book. I think we're over halfway through it and we're going to get close to the end. But first we have to see what our brave adventurers have to deal with in this mission. So if you're excited to see Denham and Brooks try to survive again in the world of the 7th Citadel, and hopefully Barrett gets all the cards right this time and doesn't do a wrong action, then I need you to meet me at the table. Our next mission we're going on is called Respite. At this point, we're going to return all the cards with the keyword temporary to the box. We're also going to unblock all of our cards, shuffle the cards back into an action deck, and we're going to block all of the cards with the keyword companion. We do not have any companion cards, and we don't have any temporary cards either. I've already returned everything like that to the box. The only thing is we have our equipment and our action deck. It says here, now that you've gotten rid of Rydla, you are enjoying the peace that has been restored. With the help of the soldiers who have joined your ranks, the inhabitants of the Citadel are putting the camp back together. Life is slowly returning to normal. Why not take advantage of this lull to explore the world? You could bring back useful equipment and knowledge. Leanne, who you entrust with the leadership of the camp in your absence, is waiting for you at the entrance to your quarters, along with several other people, ready to offer you the opportunity you were hoping for. On the side quest page of the Citadel leaflet, if you have 3 or more side quests that are not finished, choose one side quest from among those below. Otherwise, choose 2. Thanks to a lot of the extra 249 cards, we do have quite a bit of these side quests. Well, actually, these aren't from the 249. These are just straight up quests we have. We have Thirst for Vengeance. If you spot 2 aquatic creature tracks on a permanent event, I get to go to 343. We have Bertha and the Shield. Britha and the Shield. That's when we ever see a card that mentions Britha, we have to read 231. And then we have the Poisoned Hamlet. We also have Causes and Cures. Now that was from a 249 card, so I'm not sure if that's going to be considered a side quest or if it is just considered one of the cards we are going to do. I think, let's see here, it says here, immediately after this revealed, write down Cause and Cures on the side quest page. So this is a side quest. So we do have 4 side quests right now, I believe. I don't think we have any other ones, unless those other 249 cards were considered side quests. And the other ones we have are similar to this, where it just says Tree of Passage. It doesn't have any type of thing that has to do with side quests. So at this point, these are the 4 side quests we are on. Now, interestingly enough, we are 1 away from finishing Causes and Cures. We haven't found anything that has to do with Britha and Shields or Thirst for Vengeance or Poisoned Hamlet. Now, because of that, we have to pick one of these. We have Inkel, Tremendous, and the Stereoscope. Read 79. Or we could do Near the Wind Cross. Rises Berries. That's another one. Read in 119. Kellyan Remains. Read 104. In Raptorwood. Vegetables and Incantations. You may not choose this quest unless you have a Treatise on Rural Poetry from Poetry for Carrots card. We do not have that, so we don't get options for this one. So let's quickly look at our map that's going to glare all over the place and see if we notice any of these places on our map. Here's our map. I know it's super panned out. It's gonna be really hard to see, but at least I can point out a few things to you. First off, we have Kell. You can see that right here in the middle. We do know where Kell is, and that is one of the side quests. The Trademus and the Stellar Scope is one of them. Now, I don't see anywhere on here that has to do with Near the Wind Cross. I don't see a wind cross on anything. Now, if I would have maybe uncovered more of these areas, I may have an idea as to where the wind cross is. It may have shown up on here. Like this says Strange Slab, Citadel, Great Sea, Herbalist, Crossing, River, Wormholes, Blood Plain, The Mire. This one says Gorge, Rocky Gorge, Kell's Column, Abandoned Inn, Pit Deep, and Hamlet. But since I don't actually know anything about this wind cross, I don't think I'm going to do that one. And Killiarian Remains, I don't know what that's about. But since we do know where Kel is on this map, I think that'd be someplace to go. There is something over here called Wind-Swept Coast, which could be something that has to do with the Wind Cross. But it's a long ways away, and I don't know if that's going to be very lucrative to go over there, considering the other side quests that we have. So we're going to read 79. Walton, who was in charge of the ground shivers under Nindazar, came to find you in your quarters. I have learned from Sabal the Link that the Star Reader has recently moved to Kel. I happen to know this man. His name is Tradamus. 10 cycles ago, he predicted... Oh, that's Tradamus. Ahaha! 10 cycles ago, he predicted that purveyors would come to our village and kidnap my brothers and me. Unfortunately, he was a few days off in his predictions, and I couldn't stop it from happening. I remember that this Tradamus had several stellar scopes, once made by the Machinist Guild, with which he studied stars and could predict the future. These very rare objects contain a cylindrical crystal that would make an excellent container for a ground shiver. So I ask your permission to go to Kel to find Tradamus and try to get one of those stellar scopes. I'm hopeful that we can improve our ground shivers with it. Your work here is too valuable to take such risks. Would you mind if we went in your place? Not at all. Walton answers you, visibly relieved to be spared the journey. It's sad that it took me so long to realize Tradamus. No Tradamus. That's pretty awesome. I love it. Write down Tradamus and the Stellar Scope, 79 on the side quests page of the Citadel leaflet. When a card mentions the name Tradamus, read the dialogue bearing the same number as the card during the preparation phase. If you are at the Citadel and this quest is initiated, read 163, return the dialogue book. Now we get to prepare for the quest, yay! We're gonna take a 45 card. Let's see what that says. That's just out of the blue. Take 45. Okay, I take a 45 card. There is only one 45 card. We have found ourselves return to the Citadel. When the castle icon cannot be seen on your terrain card, the characters may choose to lose a total of 10 life points and take the following action. You return to the Citadel by the same road you took. Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Discard all the cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat booklet where the bookmark and read the epilogue to end the scenario. Okay, so this gives us a way to get back. Since we've been out and about so much, I will make sure to put that next to our characters so I have that available to me. It's now going to say our scenario is Ground Shiver level 5. We're going to set our life points to 0, but then gain 25 life points. So we're all at 25. At this point, I'm going to draw 2 cards for our characters. So we're going to shuffle up Denim's action deck really quick, just like that. We'll take the top 2 cards. Denim is going to gain the card Charm, which might be really good, and Inflexible, which is going to be pretty good too. She got some good cards. That's awesome. All right. Then we're going to shuffle up Brooks's deck as well. And when I think about it, I think I may have done some preparation steps wrong from the last one, because I should have shuffled and drew cards before I used my 99 cards. But actually, I could have used them before, anytime during the preparation phase, so I probably should have done it before I did this. He's got Expertise, and he also has Parry. So he's, again, starting to build himself up for combat. That's going to be his plan. And then we are going to, each player unblock some or all the cards of the keyword Companion. For each unblocked card this way, lose 2 life points. Return all your Hope Reborn cards. We're not going to do the Hope Reborn cards yet, because we have this during the preparation phase. If you're at the Citadel and you have an Amulet Workshop, which we do, you can take a 99 card and return this. So we're going to return this to the box, and we're going to gain a Hope Reborn card and use it before we have to, before we return all of them. With our Hope Reborn card, we are going to go down this path here. I'm going to cross off another feather. I think it's really cool to be able to explore some of the areas of the map. So we're going to gain another feather card. And I am going to gain card 74. So we're going to grab that card really quick. There are apparently 2 of them. So we're going to give them a good old truffle shuffle here in front of the camera. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. And then we're going to draw one. We're going to draw this one right here. We have found ourselves, okay, well, I wonder what the other one was if it wasn't map. Maybe it's a different map. We have the Great Sea. We have Raptor Wood. That actually is not the greatest card. I kind of already knew all this. I mean, why did I pick that card? Half the map is the Great Sea, unless the Great Sea has decided to not work, which we know that's not the case. We apparently now are going to know that Kel is there, but we do have more of the Raptor Wood over here, I guess now we know. And I could actually go down here with some more cards later if we want to. Of course, I did forget to read the back. It says, you have sent a small group of volunteers to explore the area southeast of the mire. When you return to the Citadel, you can learn about the changes in the swamp. During the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, flip this and read the dialogue whose number can be seen on the top left-hand corner. I forgot to read the dialogue. It's going to be number 74, and like I said, there it is. We'll slide this back in and read 74. We headed south. On the way, we passed Shable, a link returning from the Fort Cutthroat, from the highest Raptor Wood. You can see Kel on a clear day. The city is perched on a small promontory, now surrounded by the sea. It has lost most of its area, but judging from the smoke that escapes from its chimneys, it seems to still be active. We set off again, with the intention of going down to Fort Cutthroat, but Narder had scratched himself on the quills of a bristler and was in no condition to continue. We decided to hurry back to the Citadel. You thank Kieran for his report and check on Narder. Bela has treated him. He should recover quickly. If this is your first time reading the dialogue, I get to gain 1 knowledge, which puts our knowledge up to 12. I did give ourselves 1 of all of our different attributes because of the buildings that we have already, but we're going to gain the rest of our building stuff right now. Here is our civilization right now. I've already gained the attribute points for these onto our list. We do get a 50 card, so we're going to take our 50 deck, which is getting kind of small. We're going to mix it up here a little bit, and we're going to grab one of these cards. I'm actually really glad I did that right away, because look at all these cards. We're going to grab this one. We have found ourselves Aberanthos. Legend says that taking a nap in a bed of Abnothus stimulates the imagination and provokes dreams. If you want to take the following action, you must be on the same train as the plant and discard a card. It's going to cost me nothing, but I can exchange up to 2 cards from your action deck with the same number of cards chosen in your action deck. That's kind of cool. So I'll put that with the rest of my plants. I've got a lot of plants I know about. On top of that, we are going to gain a 190 cards. We're going to gain a Gladius. We're going to give that to Brooks. He's got his plated armor and Gladius. That's pretty awesome. I also get a 286 card. There are 3 of them. One of them is the Luck Amulet. I don't know what the other ones are. We'll see what we found. We have found ourselves an amulet, the Amulet of Luck. We'll give that to Denim. Denim is going to gain the Amulet of Luck. Who knows? They might all be Amulets of Luck. I have no idea. The other things we have that we can take advantage of is we've done this one. We've done this one. We also get this now. I can give 5 life points. We're going to give 3, 1, 2, 3 to Denim, and we're going to give 2 to Brooks. He's going to go to 27. And that's because of our Sanitarium during the preparation phase. If you're at the Citadel, players share an additional 5 points. And I think that's all the things we have that we have available to us from our settlement. Now it says to remember to look up your side quests and cards in the world map and the effect of your built buildings. So I've done all that. I'm going to put out a 75 card into play if Kel's column can be seen on one of the feather cards in the world map. I may also instead put a 238 card in play if the old cemetery can be seen on the card in the world map. You may instead put a 197 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it. We're going to put a 75 card into play next to Kel's column because I know where that is on the map and it's right next to Kel, which is where one of the side quests we picked is. We're starting with a 238 card. I misread how, I misinterpreted the reading of that. You start at 75 unless you have Kel's column. Then you can put 238. And if you have the old cemetery, you put 197. We do have all of those on our map, but I want to go to Kel's column because we have that Kel thing. So this one says, Kel's column, a monument once erected to immortalize the greatness of the city-state, emerges from a basin where the gurgling river connecting to the bottomless sea to the Great Sea rushes. So we've seen this card before. I'm just going to place it down and put down our exploration cards. We have our 3 cards. We'll give those a quick little truffle shuffle here. So we have them all nice and shuffled. We'll put 1 here and we'll put 1 there. And then we have our 4 cards. We're going to give them a little truffle shuffle here and place 1 down right there. We'll now place our two figures onto the map, and I still have my Allenbeck with me, which is kind of awesome. So we're going to put them all over here. I'm not going to have any of them touching water, because remember there was some card a long time ago had to do with touching water, and it wasn't a good thing. And before we go too much farther, I do want to mention, let's look at what we have here. We have a hatchet, an amulet of luck, and the mirror is going to be with this spiky conch is with Denim here. Denim is carrying 2 weight worth of items. We have that piece of Allenbeck, and she is still experienced, which means she can hold 1 extra card than normal. Let's check out Brooks. Brooks has the Gladius and plated armor from the previous adventure, meaning 5 weight. He can hold up to 7. He does have the intuitive, which means he's allowed to look at this top card before during the gear up step of an action. And he has that dormant strength we still haven't had a chance to unlock yet, but he needs 4 cards, the keyword weakness, and I don't like getting weakness cards. So that is going to be Brooks. And now it's time to start our adventure. We are going to go right here. I am going to have Denim use her ability. She's going to be the one that does it, and Brooks will be assisting her. And unless stated otherwise, if I mention a character doing the action, of course, the other one will also be helping. And there are good things and bad things for that. Bad things if they both have to discard cards, they're both going to be discarding cards. But good things are if you notice any immediate actions, they do have the option of switching who wants to do it because they are both helping with that action. The first thing we find is whiffs of pinkish smoke escape from the hole in the ground. I could take a 349 card or go on my way, and I'm going to discard this. I am going to go on my way and discard this because I don't think there are any of those left. We have most of those cards already. So we'll place that card into the past and put down a 68 card. 68 states, a plateau is carved with a multitude of large reddish squashes, which encircle a modest hut and its vegetable garden. So we have, we've been here before. We've actually already done this, so I don't need to do that anymore, but we are going to place this down here and put a 2 card down in that area there. And because I think that's the way we want to go. We want to go to Kel, and I think that's right over there. So we're going to shuffle up our 2s, put them right here. And before I do flip over a lot more cards, I do want to mention that all these have a ground shiver of 5 or less, so that's why they cost nothing to look at. We now need to move over to that place. Denim will move over. She'll move to there, gaining 1 card to move over there. We're going to gain ourselves Alert, and I get to keep this if I wish to, so I am going to gain that into my card collection. We'll move over our other things. Those get to move for free because, of course, this down here says I have -1 if you move to a train card where there's another character's figure. So that's going to be a free move. We're going to go down this way. Again, Denim is going to do this action with Brooks helping. We have found the vegetation becomes less dense and you end up in a clearing spared from the necrodruidic stain. If you would rather go on your way, discard this, or I could rest. You take advantage of the quiet to pick some fruit and take a little rest. Each involved character may choose to either put 3 cards into their deck or choose up to 2 cards in their discard pile and add them to their hand, discard this. Well, that's not going to help me at all because I don't have any cards in my discard pile. I don't have any damage done to me. I'm just going to go on my way. That would have been really nice to find later on. But instead, I'm going to put down a 167. Actually be really good to find next because we have to spend a lot of cards to move off of this. 167. 167 says the ramparts of Kel can be seen to the south. A wide stone bridge leads to them, at the entrance of which stands a small fort. All right, I don't think we've ever been here, so this is all going to be new to us, which is going to be super awesome. I'm pumped for this. I want to go to Kel because it's a big giant city. Well, maybe. I don't know what's happened. It might be a big giant city. It said it's a city. Shows it on the map. Let's move down to here. I am going to have Denim again do that. It's going to cost 3 cards this time because she is moving off a card with +2, and I don't have any way to change that. So we'll grab our 3 cards. We have Methodical, which I can gain one of these flag. For every flag, I can keep a card. Drop your guard gives me an ability to chain. In Anticipation, during the consequence step, shuffle up to 2 cards that you have revealed back into your action deck instead of discarding them. I'm going to keep Anticipation. I think that one sounds pretty good. Now she has 4 cards in her hand. That's the max she can have, but because of the Allenbeck piece, I can only hold 3. That's going to make sure that I can't do that. So I'm going to get rid of Alert. If you have an involved character, apply ignore the ambush card. I'm just going to ignore that. I don't think I'm hoping we aren't going in here. I'm hoping this is a peaceful place. That's my hope. Move there. It's It's only going to cost 2 for Brooks, but he does get to keep one of these. He also has Anticipation, or he has Deceptive Strike. I'm going to keep Deceptive Strike this time, and I'm going to put this into my discard pile. On top of that, it did mention the words Necrodruidic, and because I have a card in my collection that states if you ever come across the word Necrodruids, Burrowers, and or Worm Masters, you may take a 151 card. Now, actually, I don't think that applies because I think it said Necrodruidic. Let's see what this card actually said. It said that the clearing is spared by the Necrodruidic. So it did not say Necrodruids, it said Necrodruidic. We have come down here. I don't have to place any cards around. Weirdly, I don't have any cards to put down, but we can check out some of these things. I'm going to have Denim go over here and check out this little spot here. 158, it's going to cost 1 card to do that. So let's flip it over. We have Inspiration. I'm going to put that in my discard pile and check out 158. Here's our 158 card. It has a flag. There aren't any other flag cards in there. I checked our banished thing, and there was a one from our very first quest was a thing here. So technically, we have been here before. I just don't ever remember coming here. It says, your path leads to a small, gentle, sloping beach to the north of the Great Sea. Here we have, you should be able to get around the lush plateau by following the coast to the south. If an involved character has a card weakness, I can put, okay, so this is going to go here, and then 147 here, so I can walk around to this part if I want to. I'm not going to do that. There's no reason to do that. I want to go to Kel. So instead, we're going to go to 139. We'll have Denim do that as well. This card states, several strong men-at-arms guard the bridge leading to the capital, whose roofs rise in the distance. Nearby, a man sits in front of a small fort on which flies a flag bearing the arms of Kel. Here we are. Well, here's a dude. It says, one of the guards slumped on the parapet stiffens and yawns before beckoning you forward. The official behind the table immediately straightens up with while smoothing his hair in his hand. I can talk to him. I don't see why not. And I read 168, and I'll place the card right there. The attendant opens a register before greeting you with a honeyed smile. Good day to you, who come to visit the jewel of the mighty protectorate. But be warned, Kel does not open to just anyone. He examines you carefully. Troublemakers and vagrants are not welcome here. Kel's economic situation must not be very good if it is charging an entrance toll. If my score is 7 or higher, or if you have a double key card, the official states, naturally, this tax does not concern you. I wish you an excellent stay in our dear capital. Discard the card that enabled you to read this dialogue and replace it with a 139 card and return the dialogue book. That is the option we have because our score is 7 or higher. We'll be discarding this one and replacing it with this card. Kel stands at the tip of a rocky promontory that plunges into the Great Sea. It seems that its suburbs were razed during the War of the Worms. The rumble of the city reaches you, although still muffled by the distance. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. We're going to go into Kel. Okay, we're going to put that right down here and readjust the map. We're going to move our characters onto this map here, but in order to do that, I do have to draw a card. I'm going to draw one for Brooks. Brooks says, spare no effort at the time during the result step, draw 2 additional cards and reveal them. I'm going to discard Expertise in order to keep our spare no effort. Move our characters down here. Then we have a lot of things to look at, but we don't have any cards to place out. So that is really interesting. I'm guessing if we look at these things, that may reveal more of the board. I'm not sure. Let's start with, well, they're all zeros. So we can choose between the greet action. We also have the go see visit action, or the last one we have is the spot observe action. I'm going to guess one of these two is probably going to reveal more of the map. So let's check out 181. We'll have Denim do that, and we'll have Brooks assist. Here we have an old woman is dozing behind the display of vegetables and jars. She opens one eye when she sees you approaching. You are not from here. You wouldn't happen to have any spare gambler's boons, would you? It is lynx and travelers like you who bring them to me more often than not. I make delicious juices from them that give great strength or good fortune. I have never found a gambler's boon, and I really want one. here we are. I can use this talk action here to bring me enough Gambler's Boon, and I'll show you how to make great juice from them. Read 82, and you may discard a Gambler's Boon card to check the box on a quest vegetable juice. If you want to take the following action, you must have a Gambler's Boon. We do not have that. I could do this one where I could drink this brew before it turns, or you'll be in for some nasty stomach cramps. You swallow the beverage in one gulp. If you choose Great Strength, one involved character may add 7 cards and take a 153 card. If you choose Good Fortune, one involved character takes a 154 card and 249 cards. What? Okay, well that's pretty interesting. Sadly, I can't do any of these. Well, I can't do the bottom one because I don't have a Gambler's Boon. But I could do the top one because I can read a 182 and you may discard a Gambler's Boon. The card to check and to boon card to check one box of the quest vegetable juices. Now, I think that means I can read a 182 and you may discard a Gambler's Boon to check one of the boxes. I think I'm still allowed to read that number. It does say write down vegetable juice 182 on a side quest page of the Citadel leaflet. When you have been given 3 Gambler's Boon cards to the merchant and 3 boxes have been checked, the initiated and finished boxes read 277, return the dialogue book. So I'm going to write down vegetable juices on the side quest. And I'm going to remind myself that when you have given 3 Gambler's Boon cards to the merchant and 3 boxes have been checked, which I'm guessing when you give them, you get to check them, right? It says here, if you want to take the following action, you must discard 1 Gambler's Boon. So I must be giving them the, I have to give 1 Gambler's Boon card to check 1 box on the quest. So I have that option. So I do need to get 3 of these. All right, cool. Let's write that down. Okay, now we have more side quests. Should we just continue on down here and go to 243? We'll have Denim do that one as well. Interestingly enough, these all have flags, but I'm not doing any of the quests. The flags aren't pertaining right now because it doesn't have that quest on it. You quicken your pace, impatient to bathe in the tremulet of the city. How many cycles has it been since you last sampled this atmosphere? Okay, here we go. This one says, a hum of voices pierced by a tinkling of hammers and mooing of the cattle rise into the air. As you get closer, you breathe in the sickening mixture of kitchen smells and dirt. Oh, here we go. We get to enter the city, return all the cards on the board and in the past, and put out a 252 card in play. Each player places their figure on it. That's how you get into the city. So that's why there aren't any cards around it. Before we do that, we're going to go to 261 as well. We might as well check out all these different places around the city before we actually enter it, right? I mean, we need to explore the city after all. All right, 261 states a dozen or so sheep are scattered about grazing. These ruminating animals have found something here to satisfy their insatiable appetites. If only you could take them back to the Citadel. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. The timid creature flee as you approach. If you have a card with the keyword animal and or sack of grain, I only need to roll 2 and get 3, or draw 2 and get 3. If I don't, it's 2 and 4. Take a 270 card, discard this. You run after the sheep in an attempt to round up the flock. But for each one you bring back, 2 others are able to escape. For each success you were short by -2 cards, discard this. We're not going to do that. We're going to maybe come back, because we can come back through here, because I'm guessing I'm going to go into Kel. And remember, in order to get back, I have to have at least 10 life in order to get back there. And I'm going to probably go into Kel and come back out. So if I maybe find some grain in Kel, then all I have to do is move to this tile over here and then spend my 10 life points, because that one does not have this symbol. But for now, we are going to use 0 cards, and we're going to enter the city and put all of this back into the box, and also everything from the past, which is just 2 cards. And then we will put out a 252 card. Our new card says, you stand at the entrance to Kel where several onlookers are going about their business. A foul smell assails you, though you have no idea if it is coming from the cattle pen to the east or from the gutter that divides the main thoroughfare in 2. And here is our pal. Oh, look at all these people. There's people. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we have the cattle pen over here. This card is going to be the one that gets us out. And then we can go check this out over here. And then we have a new thing to put down, and that's going to be card number 9, it looks like. So we'll shuffle up our number 9 cards here, give them a good old truffle shuffle, and we'll place one down right there. Now we're going to put our characters out on this map, and I have to decide where I want to go with my little contraption following me. Let's start at 308. Well, yeah, we'll start at 308. I don't think 347 is going to help us at all. Might be very similar to the one outside. But let's check 308. This card states, a few steps lead to a shop where a hoard of bric-a-brac is piled up. You spot on the crowded shelves a chicken's foot, 2 polished stones, and a box full of horseshoes, a wig, and what else is this? Welcome to the best shop in Kell. I'm sure I have exactly what you need. Will you haggle or try to steal something? I can haggle. You spend time rummaging around while discussing prices with the merchant. I can just take 2 cards. I don't need a success. I get to keep one and read 209. You may not take the following action unless you have a bad reputation. I do not have a bad reputation. And this is not an immediate action, so I'm just going to place it to the side. And why don't we just check out 347 too, so we know what it is, since it is free. And then I can decide if that's something I want to do, or if I want to try to maybe haggle with the other person. We have a handful of animals graze in a pen. A draft animal, would be useful at the Citadel to increase the agricultural production. You approach the guard to haggle over a bullocks, but he tells you that the animals are not for sale. Oh yeah, everything's for sale if you got the right amount of money. One of the animals, I learned that from Ted DiBiase, one of the animals with a long neck and a mane dominates the others with its slender size, a horse. It is the first time you have ever seen one, and it seems agitated. The collapsing lands are far too rugged for the delicate legs of these animals. Without warning, the horse kicks angrily at the guard. I can draw 0 cards. I can only give 0 cards to this action, and I need 1 success. So unless I could use my Amulet of Luck, which would automatically give me a success, and then draw 0 cards. That's the way it could go here. Or I can grab 1 card with 0 things if I have a sack of grain. The animal settles down. To thank you, the guard picks up a piece of dung from the ground and rubs it on your hands. It is said to bring you good luck. Take a 154 card, or the horsey kicks you instead. All right, we'll put that right there. That's another one that's not an immediate action. And on top of that, notice this, there's no ground shivers in here. We're going to flip this card. Denham's going to do this. It doesn't mean we're going to be moving this tile, but at least it gives us an idea of what is totally around us here. And we have found, if the Alembeck Valengard figure is on your terrain, read 551. Otherwise, read 453. Or if you have a score of 10 or higher, read 480. I have a piece of Alembeck, but I don't think we have the Alembeck of Valengard. I think all 3 of these together make the Alembeck of Valengard, because reading through here, it does say that a long time ago, a famous alchemist fell down remote Valengard, and he, in order to unravel its mysteries, forgotten, he mastered drink of rainwater. Let's see here, gradually ruins. Nope, it must be on this side. Knows what happened. He put it down. He asked to be assembled the blueprints, and thus the Alembeck of Valengard, whose reputation quickly spread from many different places. But the Worm Masters were coming, and then it says that he moved it to a safe, secret place, and you're in front of one of the pieces of the famous Alembeck of Valengard. So I don't think I have the Alembeck of Valengard. I don't have if the Alembeck of Valengard figure is on your terrain. So if I'm wrong about that, please let me know, and so I know in the future if I come across something that has Alembeck of Valengard, I can read the correct things. But from what I understand, I don't think I have that. I think I just have a piece of Alembeck. So instead, I'm going to read 480 because my score is 10 or higher. 3 young lads and a girl with messy hair are play fighting when the girl, braver than the others, interrupts the scuffle to call you out. Hey, aren't you one from the Nindazar's Citadel? There's lots of stories about you. If you'd rather go on your way, just return the dialogue book. Otherwise, read 467, which we are totally going to do. Extra set of hands could be useful at the Citadel. What do you say to them? We need enthusiastic people like you to cultivate the land and feed the community, to defend the walls of the Citadel, to patrol its surroundings and eliminate creepy threats, or who, once educated and trained, will pass on their knowledge to the younger generations. Well, these people are, was this the one? Weren't they fighting already? They were already practicing with swords, so why don't we do that one? We'll do 442. The girl seems intrigued. Bullseye! All you have to do is tell her about the exciting adventures that await them if she and her companions agree to join the Citadel. So I can do this action, this talk action or communicate action. I can only keep 2 cards locked action if I get 2 successes. I'm going to grab 3 cards, mainly because I do have Charm. Charm is with me right now, which means I could add, if any of these swirlies come up, I can add another one to the thing. But we'll see. Maybe I should grab 4. I think I'll grab 4. Brooke Denim is going to do this. She's going to grab 4 cards because she has that. Oh, we got 1. And then see what else we get. 2. We have our 2 successes. I didn't need any of these cards. I got 3. I got lots. Oh, look at this. I got 2 successes right here. Pow, 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 power wheels right there. 4, 2. I only need 2, but I get to discard all of these, which is sad. I don't even get to keep any of them, and that's okay. I get 1 towards our defense, and then I also get 3 49 cards. And when I gain all 3 of these Glimmer of Hope cards, that gives us a total of 5, which I can just put back in the box and get a number 9 Hope Reborn card. So we have our first Hope Reborn card. Returning to the game, I'm going to read 265. Most of the houses in the neighborhood are made of wood and raised on solid stone foundations. The clinking of a hammer in the anvil drowns out the conversation in the street. Here's our next card. We're going to place down another 9 card, and I'm guessing that is going to be a blacksmith shop down there. We'll put a 9 card right here. I was expecting this actually to continue south, but I guess it does not. Now I have to decide if I want to do any of this stuff up here. The first one we are going to do is we're going to do this one up here, and I am going to use my Amulet of Luck to give myself a success. During the consequence step, I have to roll a die. If we get a 1 or 2, I remove this. Nope, I got a 3, so I get to keep this, and I successfully completed that check here. So I'm going to gain a 154 card. And this card states that you are lucky. Immediately after this is revealed, if you are jinxed and or the evil eye card in play, return this. Okay, return them. When you must take 1 or more 13 cards to try your luck. Instead of doing so, you may consider all the cards you should have taken, our luck is on your side. If you do, return this. Otherwise, I can use this as a success or a block when it comes to this. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, that's this card. That one's done. Then I could go over here. It's going to cost me 2 cards to just talk to a merchant. I don't really have anything that I can really sell, do I? I have barter, fragile, projectile, music, fragile, weapon, projectile. I have like 1 thing to barter. I don't think I'm able to buy anything from this person. Let's come back later. Maybe we can come back later and find something. So let's move down here. We're going to have Brooks move into this area here. It's going to cost him 1 card. He has found himself Vigilance, which you can, any 2 things to remove 2 damage. We're going to discard that. I don't need that card. We are going to check this out. Denim is going to check this card out. Let's see what we have found. It says, alms for the poor. A man dressed in rags looks at you, pleading as holding out his hand. If you want to take the following action, 1 involved character must discard a card with the keyword trinket or barter and or provisions. If you cannot do this or don't want to, you can go on. You know, it's funny. I was just saying how I don't have anything to be able to buy anything with, but I am going to do it for this. Who knows? This could be absolutely terrible. I'm just going to take this and that's going to be it. The only thing I have for barter is my mirror. So I'm going to discard that and we're going to read 372. Take a 13 card to try your luck. Do we take a 13 card or do we use our amulet or our lucky card? I think we take the card because I don't think this is going to be too big of a deal if I don't get it. So I'm just going to mix up the 13 cards just like this. We'll shuffle them up a little bit like that, and then we'll just draw the top one. And we are, what's this? It says, Lady Luck is on your side. Fantastic. I'll return this. Okay. Now it says, if Lady Luck is on your side, the individual launches into a long monologue in which he praises the largeness of your heart and the joy he is speaking with someone so generous. I get 2 49 cards. All right, I'll take 2. I'd rather have 99 cards, but I'll take 49 cards. They turn into 99 cards eventually, right? So we'll put those 2 to the side. That's 2 of 5 that we need to get 99 cards. We'll put them over here. Then it says here, if the quest A Good Deed cannot be seen on the side quests page of Citadel leaflet, read 384. Otherwise, return the dialogue book. We don't have that, so we'll read 384. Write down a good deed, 384, on the side quest page of the Citadel. Wow, we're just swimming in side quests. Leaflet, immediately check one box. I got one box. When a card or dialogue says you have done a good deed, check one box. When 4 boxes have been checked, check initiated box and read 402. Return the dialogue book. We'll remove this card and then see what 274 says. A city changed a lot during the War of the Worms. Entire neighborhoods have been engulfed and many buildings damaged. Vegetable gardens have been built in the hulls of the houses that were too damaged for reconstruction. Here we have, okay, so they've built some things there. We've got another symbol down here. So I'll put another 9 card out. And then, of course, I've also been forgetting to check to see if there are numbers on these. I don't think there are, unless there's something on this card. I don't think there's any on the other cards. Let's see here. This one doesn't look like it has any numbers either. I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes, especially when there's not like a place over here or over here, I'm sure this is going to be in one of these 2 areas, but I'm just kind of a lot of the time, sometimes a number will take that spot. All right, we're still on this tile. I'm going to have Brooks take a look at the, Brooks take a look at the blacksmith here. I think that's what that is. Probably have stuff I'm never going to be able to do. Vigilance, I can ignore ambush, and that'll give me a defense. I'm just going to discard that card, and we're going to take 233. Like I said, I'm sure this is going to be like a blacksmith or something of some kind. I mean, we are looking for a few people in this town. And I apologize, 223, not 233. A man in a leather apron hammers iron on an anvil, showering sparks toward the floor. He apprentice fans and the bellows of the furnace, which glows in the darkness. The heat is stifling. The blacksmith wipes streaming sweat from his forehead and asks, "What do you want?" No sooner do you open your mouth than you are interrupted by a hiss of steam. The man has just plunged a burning metal into a basin of water. Here he is. You may not take the following action unless you have a card with the keyword barter. I can return a card with the keyword barter to unlock 1 card with the keyword weapon, armor, or shield. Well, I don't have anything here. Unfortunately, I don't have much. I can talk to 2, take a 299 card. If you want to keep it, return 1 card to keyword barter. Otherwise, return it, discard this. Okay, yeah, absolutely nothing I can do here. I kind of thought that would happen. I came into a town with absolutely nothing to trade. I didn't even think about that. But it's okay. We gotta start stealing things. We're gonna move over here. I'll have Denim to draw a card for that. And so we have found, oops, I'm gonna throw it over here. I found Onward. I'm totally keeping this card. Actually, I don't even need it in here. None of these things cost extra to move around in. I'm actually going to discard that. I don't think I need this right now. We're going to check this out. Denim is going to check this out. We have found ourselves a fire! A crowd has gathered outside a house. Smoke is pouring out of an upstairs window. If you'd rather go on your way, you can discard this. Nope. If your ground shiver is level 7 or higher, read 257. Otherwise, 222. Oh no, now I got to decide if I actually want to do that. I don't see why I wouldn't. Maybe putting out the fire will make people happy with me. Now, I don't have a ground shiver 7. I only have it, so I have to read 221. It doesn't cost us anything, and it's an immediate action. I have to do it. So both characters are going to do this together. Denim's already doing it, and Brooks is helping. So if something does come up, I can choose a person to do it. A few volunteers run from the well to the burning house, buckets in hand. Their progress is hindered by the onlookers who are obstructing the passage. The discussion becomes heated and they start shouting at each other. Meanwhile, the fire continues its destructive work. I can attempt to talk to them. I can only keep 2 cards. I need 4 successes, or if my influence is 10 or higher, and it's 10. I'm so glad I came here with 10 influence. I only need 3 stars. You put everyone to work and manage to coordinate efforts. Soon, a chain of buckets is organized between the well and the fire, which seems to be gradually decreasing in intensity. I got to do a deed. Okay, that's fantastic. We totally need to do. I get a 99 card too, and I get even more influence. Oh, we totally need to do this. All right, we're gonna take a. Well, I'm gonna use my luck amulet. I'm gonna use my luck amulet, which is gonna give me 1 success automatically. Then, unless I've got something that helps me be able to do this a little bit better. I don't think I do. I think we are going to use our luck amulet. Again, the luck amulet is going to come into play, and I'm going to grab 3 cards. I've got 1 success already, and I can only keep 2 of these. We're going to grab 4. And Denim's going to do this. Denim's going to do this action. I need 4 stars. We have half a star. That's not going to help us. We got 1. All right. Another half a star. I need another success. Okay, this is absolutely terrible. All right. Did I go? Oh, okay, good. Okay. I think we're going to be lucky here. I got 1, 2 with these. So I got 1, 2 stars here, but it's going to cost me 3 cards. I can only keep 2, but I'm going to use Charm. Charm allows me to link another one if I have one of those symbols, and I have this symbol right here. So we're going to use that symbol to link another card, giving us 2 successes. And then I'm going to be able to use my amulet to give me my 3rd success. And then we're going to roll to see if we get to keep our amulet. We do get to keep our amulet. So we're able to just barely, by the skin of our teeth, get to keep. Oh my gosh, these half stars were super bad. So bad. Thank you, Luck Amulet. You just saved the day. All right. I am going to check a good deed. I'm going to gain an influence and a 99 card. That was super lucky. Lively conversations come from a half-timbered building where a tavern sign is hanging. So we'll replace that there. And I got a 99 card. Our influence is up to 11, so we'll put another Hope Reborn card out there. We have 2 Hope Reborns and 2 Glimmers of Hope. That was super good. I'll put that into the past. And now I have to decide, do I want to go check out the garden, or do I want to move down here where there's lots of stuff? You know I'm totally looking at the garden. That's going to cost us 1 card. Let's have Brooks discard a card. He's going to discard Fortitude, and we're going to look at 322. Several people work the land where the houses of nobles once stood. Similar plots have been set up in different parts of the town to provide it for its population. It says here, observe them for a while. Their farming technique differs significantly from those used at the Citadel. You may take the following action. You cannot take the following action unless your score is 8 or lower. It is not 8 or lower. You may take the following action as 9 or higher. I can talk to them. You explain to the farmers how to improve their yield of their plantations. I'm going to get 1 influence, take 2 49 cards and banish this. I'm totally going to do that. Denham's just going to discard a card. We have Perseverance. I want that card. That was a bad one. Discard. I'm going to get 2 49 cards and another influence. I'm up to 12 influence. Funny enough, everything we have is 12 or higher right now. And I will get 2 49 cards, meaning, again, we're closer to getting another 99 card, which is super good. I'm only 1 49 card away. We'll take both of those and put those with the other 2 Glimmers of Hope. And then we're going to banish this card. With that, we will now move down here. I'm going to have Brooks do that, because he still got his Perseverance card in there. Adrenaline, during the consequence, shuffle up to 3 cards. No, I'll just discard that. That's fine. We've got Deceptive Strike, Parry, and Spare No Effort. Do I really need all these cards? No, we'll discard it. That's fine. And we are going to put another 9 card down here. I forgot to do that. We'll place that right here. And now it's time to unlock all of that and see what we have found. We'll start with the freebie over here, 305. That one's free to do, so why not? There are 2 305 cards. So we're going to give them a good old truffle shuffle here, and we'll draw one right here, this one. Oh, I got to read what it says. It says, the dilapidated building which a passerby has pointed out is the dispensary. Does not look encouraging. You are surprised to be greeted by the scent of dried herbs and clean linen. The place is furnished with a shelf full of pots and 3 beds with immaculate sheets. A healer is busy grinding seeds in a mortar. All right, let's see what we found here. If you are about to speak when 2 men carrying an unconscious woman burst in. She fell from the roof where we were doing repairs. The healer seems helpless, giving the severity of her injuries. With your help, her life is no longer in danger. You have done a good deed. I'm totally going to do this. Totally going to do this. I have no reason not to. We are going to gear up our lucky amulet again, because that's amazing. And I'm going to grab, I need 4 successes. So I need to get 3 successes out of 2 cards. I'm going to grab 5 cards. Hopefully that's enough to get this. Denham again is doing this. This is going to be, I think, what's she going to do? Is she going to do it? Yes, she's going to do it. All right, it's going to take, I'm going to grab 5 cards. I need 4 successes from this. I got, let's look and see what we have here. We got 1, okay, 2, 3. There we go. I can only keep 2 cards. So I have 1, 2, 3. That's all I can keep. I don't think there's anything else I can do to help with these. These are going to go in here. 1, 2. I could do this over and over again if I fail. But I got 1 here, 2, 3, and I need 4. I can only keep 2 cards. I don't think I have anything. During the consequence step, I can shuffle 2 cards back into my discard deck. Let's see which ones I also had. I had these as well. Is any of these worth shuffling back into my discard deck? This one may be worth shuffling back in, but the rest of these are pretty junky. Nope, not going to use that card. We're going to put that here. Now, I do have this, which is what we're probably going to use. When you take, this does not say I had to use this during a gear up step. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is enough. I'm going to be able to finish this. This I'm going to have to return to the box and hopefully get it back later. But for now, we don't get to. I am going to roll up my amulet here. Oh no, we have to return. We have to discard our amulet. Dang it, I was really hoping to keep that. We're going to discard these 2 cards. But I did get another good deed done. I get another amulet, or another influence, sorry. So we're up to 13 influence. And I get another 99 card. Wow, if you want to get experience, just come here and start doing some good deeds. So I've got another 99 card. We'll put that with our Hope Reborn. That's 3. And I get another mark on my good deed side quest. And not only do I get a mark on the good deed, I also get one on cure causes and cures, because that was a cure action. So I am going to banish this card. This card now gets banished because I was able to complete it, but I get to complete this side quest. Causes and cures says when 5 boxes have been check the initiated and finished boxes, take a 99 card and a 496 and banish this. So we're going to banish that card. That card is no longer going to happen, but I do get a 99 card, so we'll place this into our Hope Reborn stack. We now have 4, and this one is going to say, now that you know the theory and the practice, you should be able to overcome more afflictions. This states causes and cures. At any time, I can try to get 3 successes, or 3, I need 5 successes. The treatment works. One involved character may return your ill card, and if they do, I get a 99 card. If the action fails, take a 13 card to try your luck. If Lady Luck is on your side, ignore the consequences of failure and immediately take the action again and accept the new outcome if I ever do one of these actions. So if I was doing one on the cards, that would mean I could use this to try to do it right. Okay, that's actually really cool. So that's an awesome side quest. Complete! I'm going to put complete right here. Complete. P-L-E-T, can't write. Here we go. Completed. I'm awesome. Okay, fantastic. We've done a side quest. Now, interestingly enough, I had to banish that card, so there isn't a card here anymore, and there were 2 305 cards. We could go there again. I'm going to guess that was the good one now, but it was a healer shop, so maybe there's a way to rest there and gain cards back, because I am starting to get low on cards. So we're going to go back again. It says the dilapidated building, which passerby has pointed out. It says the same thing, of course. And it says here, I can tell from your face that you've seen better days. Please take a rest, or take a seat, sorry. You look very pale. Yes, yes, I insist. It is always more serious than you think. For nothing, if a 458 card is available, read 490 if I want to do that. And it is free. Now on the bottom here, it says that one unconscious character gains 3 life points and regains consciousness. Or one involved character returns the your injured card and they gain 3 life. But in order to do that, I have to have the barter or double key on one of my cards. I don't have any barter cards. I'm out of barter cards. I need to find barter cards. 458. 458 is available, so I'm not going to reveal it. We're going to read 490. The healer invites you to follow him to the back of the dispensary into a small room where a body is lying under a sheet. A traveler like you. I don't know who he is, and I couldn't do anything to treat his wound. He is carrying a parcel that he had to give to someone. I was about to throw it away, but as you are traveling in the collapsing lands, I thought you might be able to find the recipient. Take a 558 card, return the dialogue book. So we'll take the 458 card. It says you have retrieved the package carried by a man who recently died at the dispensary in town. Parcel to deliver. The package, light and carefully wrapped, is addressed to a certain Venetia of the Gurgling Coaching Inn. I haven't found that place. When another card mentions the name Vesonia, you may take a 462 card and banish this. All right, well, I got a parcel to deliver. Fantastic. I do have the ability to open it, I think, if I want to. Curiosity prevails. You unwrap the package, banish and give it 453. I don't think we're going to do that yet. Also, at one point, I missed the fact that I think something talked about the War of the Worms, so I do actually get my Unleashed card due to the card that we have in here that gives us the ability to do that. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I heard the word Worm Master, Burrowers, or Necro. I don't think, maybe I didn't. And I honestly, I don't think I did. So I am going to return this back to the box. We'll get it eventually, I'm pretty sure. But if I did read that word and I didn't get it, that's my fault. We're going to continue on. I'm going to use one card from Brooks to check out the tavern. Ground Shiver Knowledge, that's fine. That can be discarded when I'm doing ground shivers. I'm going to go to 283. If I remember right, I think they said this is going to be like a tavern. It says the smell of cabbage wafts through the room, where a few customers are eating and exchanging the latest news. Leaning against the counter, a man orders a mug of mead and pulls out a few gold coins, old Hellion currency, from his pocket. The innkeeper sneers. "What do you want me to do with that scrap? If you've got nothing useful to offer me, you'd better go try elsewhere." All right, and here it says, "You made the right choice in coming here. There's no better place in the whole city for food, drink, and a bed," boasts Britha, the innkeeper. You're about to ask her a question, but she has already gone back to scolding the little man cleaning the tables. I can use the listen action to mill around. Listen for interesting information. If you're playing that scenario, read 190, otherwise 240. If you want the following action involving the character, you must return 2 cards. Oh, I don't have 2 barter cards. Now, the interesting thing is, I do see the word Britha, and Britha is one of our side quests. You ask Britha about the Shield of Innocence. "You got some nerve if you want to know. I got the Shield of Innocence from a link as a gift for my husband. There's no way we will part with it." If you want the precious shield, you'll have to try to do it without her blessing. They probably keep it in their upstairs bedroom. If you want to steal it, you could scramble up the wall outside or discreetly climb the stairs. If you don't want to commit this petty theft or prefer to postpone it, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, go to 203. We're totally going to 203. Are you kidding me? The innkeepers are busy in the main room. You take the opportunity to go to their bedroom. I need 2 cards and 3 stars, or 2 cards and 3 stars, and I don't think anything that's going to help me. Well, the good news is Brooks can look at the top card. He's going to do this. It doesn't matter which one I do. I don't have any cards that are going to help with either one of those options. So we'll just do the sneaky, sneaky, sneak. The top card he has is a success. So I need to get 3 successes, though, in order to do it. So I actually need to link a whole ton of stuff to this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's going to be really, really tough. Oh boy. I need to get some of those like super cool cards. I'm going to grab 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hope that we have the cards we need in order to get this done. Let's see what we have found. Now we know, of course, one of them is going to be our, the one that had the 1 star on it. Now let's see what the rest of these are. Well, this is out of control. I can't see them from here. All right, panning out a little bit farther, we've got 2 stars. That might be another star. Here's some stars here. Oh, this might actually work. Okay, here we got 2 right there, those 2 cards. Now what does this say? Immediately after this is revealed, discard cards from your hand in order to take into account the class icons as a result. None of those are going to help. I think we might have it. So I got to check again how many I needed. What page was that? 203, I think is what it was. We need 3 successes in order to do this. And I've got 1, 2, 3 from 2 cards. There we go. That's what I needed. I don't think there's any other cards that could help me. So we got super lucky. We got the cards we need. Now, sadly, I don't get to keep this card. It'd be really good if I get to keep a card, but I don't. So it all goes in the discard pile. But I do search the room from top to bottom without finding anything except a curious copper object in a dresser drawer, on which there is the hallmark with an hourglass and a gear wheel. You leave the premises quickly with your discovery tucked under your arm. I'm going to check the initiated box of the quest Bertha and the Shield of Innocence. I can go back to Ryapone to give him the relic, return the dialogue book. Okay, we did that. I can't do any of the other stuff. I could go listen for 204 if I want to. And I don't think that costs us anything, and who knows, maybe I'll learn something new about my mission. I don't know how much left we have to do in Kel. 204 does state, if you're playing the threat Dashim's Awakening, read 281. I'm not doing the other one, so I'll read 281. I heard the Waterbank's great library was badly damaged, but it's still standing. Pff, a shame. I can't read, but my Luda likes stories and wants me to take her there. The client ruminates for a while before continuing, heading down. With all the people we have to feed here, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Take a 150 card and return the dialogue book. So we are now focused. Anytime I can choose to return this if I'm confused, and I can also choose 1 card from my discard pile and action deck and return it to your hand and then return this. We're going to give that to Brooks, and we're going to see what this is. Denim is going to take a look. I'm actually getting kind of low on cards. Denim actually only has like 4 cards left. Then we have to use some life. This says, accompanied by 2 lackeys, a richly dressed nobleman looks down on you with disdain. How will you react to his affront? A character when on the active player's terrain card is unleashed, they must take the following action. Otherwise, they may discard this or take the following action. So I do have, I think I have unleashed. No, I don't have unleashed yet. I do not have that. So if the active player's terrain card is unleashed, they must take the following action. Otherwise, they may either discard this or take the following action. Well, I still think I'm going to do it. The only thing I'm wondering is it's telling me I have to take this. A lot of the time in this games like this, if you have to take something because you have something, that's usually not a good sign. I'm just going to walk away. I don't think I need to deal with this. You may either discard this or take the following action. And I do not have the active player's terrain card is unleashed. I actually don't even understand what that means. Character on the active player's terrain card is unleashed. Yes, and we are not unleashed. Unleashed is that 150 card. You are unleashed. I don't have that card yet. Actually, I got lucky I don't have that card because I haven't found a Necro Druid or Worm Wars or anything like that. We're going to discard this, go to 327. And a stage framed by faded curtains borders a small square to the south. The street comes to a dead end at an imposing doomed palace, topped with Kellyan emblems. A column surmounted by 2 arches. It must be an official building. Ooh, an official building. All right. Well, this is the end. There's nothing. I can't go anywhere else in Kel. Maybe one of these things will put me somewhere else, but this looks like the end. Okay, I'm going to move down here. We're going to have Brooks do it. Brooks is going to move down there because he's got the most cards. We're going to get rid of, camouflage would be kind of fun. I could have used that. I could have used that a long time ago. But we still got the thing from the from Britha. And in this area here, let me see. Now, of course, I keep forgetting to look for numbers again. There could be numbers all over this place. And people in the comments section are going, oh, you totally missed that number. But unless there's something on the tile card, I don't think I'm not noticing any numbers. So, like I said, but I didn't miss them. All right, and we're in Kel. There's probably not a lot of numbers in Kel. All right, let's see what we can do here. We can go to many, many places, and they are all free. So why don't we go to 248 first? Here we are. It says, around the stage, a particularly faded poster lists the plays that were performed there. The Wolf and the Goat and the Cabbage, The Lord of the Springs. The place is open to anyone who wishes to perform there, whether for their theatrical performances or for a musical recital. I am not going to do any of this. Discard and read, nope. And crowd flocks, I get stuff. Well, I need lots of successes. I don't have anything that's going to help with that. So as we go forward, maybe we'll find something that can help us with that. But for right now, we got nothing. So I'm going to put that right there. We're going to check out 126. And I do have a card for the quests that we're on right now. This is the Respite one. A skinny man, our hungers passes by. So, ladies and gentlemen, who want to take a chance at the game of Goblet and walk away with a magnificent stelloscope? He points to 3 insect cages on a display. Ladybugs, beetles, and marsh bugs. Choose your fighter. What's this say? A big man who works for the street peddler pushes away an old man dressed in a worn-out gown, covered with embroidered stars, who is in the process of insulting him. Get out of here. You lost. That's the game. Don't push it. The woman accompanying the loser tries to pull him aside. Forget it. Tradamus, let's get out of here. Okay, are you on a roll? The little man says. And how do I play this game? Read 145. Now, before I do that, I do get to read something based on the Tradamus word. Tradamus, this must be the man Walton told you about. You approach the couple. Good day. It seems as you've run out of luck. Not too disappointed that you lost your bet. Luck has nothing to do with it. The stars predicted that I would win the game, that I lost on my own, that I lost one of my stellar scopes. Well, that's all right, but that I could have been wrong in my predictions is what upsets me. I'm sure those charlatans cheated somehow. If I were you, I wouldn't dare play that game. With that, the man grumbles and walks away. If one involved character has the keyword barter and wants to win back the stellar scope by playing Gobit, read 145. Otherwise, return the dialogue book. So sad. Okay, now I'm kind of pissed that I gave that mirror away. Oh no, I need to go find more trinkets and come back here to barter with. Really? All right, we're going to go to 294. Maybe something there will help. Here we have, you climb the steps of the imposing building whose dome seems to have been recently restored. The Kellyan coat of arms adorning the building indicate that this is where the city power lies. Oh, here comes a guard. You are about to pass through the doors leading to the large circular room when an armed guard calls out to you, "Halt! No entry to visitors." You may not take the following action unless you have unless your action, if your score is 4 or lower, and you have bad reputation, or sorry, you have have bad reputation. Okay, I think I can do it then, right? You may not take the following action if you're just 4. Nobody is higher than 4. So I can do this. It's going to cost me 2 cards. I get to keep a card and read 263. Why not? Maybe I can get a trinket or a card or a thing that can help me. All right, I can get rid of 2 cards. I don't even know what these are. Oh, but I get to keep one. The Art of War or Consider. I'm going to take the Art of War card maybe. Is that even worth it? No. Not worth it because I don't have that Unleash card. So we're just going to go about our way here. I'm going to read 263. Do you know who I am? If you have the double key, which I don't, you can show the guard the double key and read 582. Maybe I should have that. If you have an influence score of 10 or higher, which I do, read 52. Otherwise, take a 13 card. If Lady Luck's on your side, read 42. Otherwise, return the dialogue book. So, hey, I get to read 52. Ah, yes, you are the leader of the community at Nindazar's Citadel. Unfortunately, if you don't have a good reason to request an audience, I can't let you in. Okay, if you're on the quest Cold Hard Cash, nope. If an involved character has a card with the keyword Veteran, banish it and read 310. If an involved character has a card with the keyword Amnesiac, that is not blocked. Read the dialogue. Question, question, question. And those numbers equal 52 plus the cards on the number. I don't have any of this. So that's Kel. Not much more I can do here unless I can find a keyword barter to give to this thing. There's nothing else for me to do in this city. I have done every single thing I can. So with that, it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to get back to the top, and out of Kel we go. Now, the interesting thing, though, is if I ever come back to try to complete this quest, I'm going to have to go through 4 different cards like this to figure out where to go. And I need a card with the keyword barter in order to come back and do this. Makes me so sad. Okay, let's see here. Who's going to do the 4 cards? I guess it's going to be Brooks. Brooks is going to use 4 cards. He can keep any of the cards he wants, but that's just going to be the deal. All right, we found Blacksmith, Enchanted Projectile, Jack of all trades, or Endurance. I actually should do these in order. Endurance. Oh boy, that's a lot of things. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to get rid of Parry, I think. I don't think I need Parry, because I'm going to start having to move out on the main road here pretty soon, and that might help me move. All right, next we have Jack of all trades. I'm just going to discard that. Next we have Enchanted Projectile. I don't need that. And then the last one is going to be Blacksmith, another one where I can use a lot of things. I think we're going to use that one as well. I'm going to keep Deceptive Strike and get rid of Spare No Effort. I'm going to get rid of Spare No Effort. Brooks is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 back up to there. She's going to follow all the way up to there, and then we're going to take a 253 card. And this is going to be our way out. Past the ramparts, you can see a cobbled road that leads into the heart of the collapsing lands. And here we have, you would, if you had stayed a little longer to enjoy the city delights and duty calls, return all the cards and on the board and pass, put 167 card into play, and place each person on it. So I'm going to clean all this off. We're going to put a 167 card into play and place our figures on 247 or 37 or whatever it is here and there. Okay, we're going to go up here. We're going to check this out. I'm going to have Denim do it. Brooks is going to help out. We have, you could have swore you heard muffled scream, yet there seems to be no one around. You will have to use your intellect or your ears. If you'd rather go on, you can totally do that, or you can use your intellect over there, perhaps behind that large rock. Take a 150 card. If your ground shiver is level 7 or higher, banish this and read 156. Otherwise, read 147. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm trying to conserve cards at this point. So we are going to go on our way and discard that. That's going to be the plan here. We'll go put a 68 card out. And that one says a plateau. This is the one with the pumpkins on it. It's going to cost us 1 to move off of this terrain tile, which is sweetness. We'll use Brooks to do that. Brooks has gained himself Improvise. I can link something. I think that's better than Deceptive Strike. So we're going to get rid of Deceptive Strike, which links something only on a combat action. The other one links something all the time, which is pretty good. But this also, of course, I can every one of these I get to get 3 of these, but that's okay. We're then going to put down a 3 card here. The 5 cards I could put out, I put them out, but I'm not going that way because we're trying to go back to that dude that's got the thing. So we're going to go 5 here, but we're going to be going in this direction. That's our plan. Now, of course, we are also kind of looking for those marsh footprints, but I don't think they're going to be in this area. I'm going to check out this card with Denim. Let's see what we have here. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. About 100 paces away, an individual waves to you. Nope, again, we're going to discard that. I don't feel like talking to people. I don't know what it is, but every time I feel like I'm going to talk to somebody, it's going to be Bad News City. You know, maybe I will talk to this guy. I don't know. It's going to cost me a card to do it, though. I guess if I do talk to people, maybe there's a chance I might actually get some trinkets or something. So yeah, sure, why not? Why not? It's going to cost me 1. I'm going to have Denim do it. Denim's going to discard a card. Discard, consider. Fantastic. All right, we're going to go to, I guess I'm going to read. Now, I don't have a ground shiver 7 or higher. Mine's only 5. So we are going to read 538. A link told me that a famous minstrel is organizing a big party in town for her wedding. I am heading there, and I'm going for something special to give to the bride and groom. Roll a die to learn what object he is looking for. If you have the corresponding card, you may discard and take a 49 card, a 199 card, and gain. Yay! I have none of this. Juggling balls, flute, mirror. I don't have a flute. Mirror, gladius, juggling, gambler's boon, cooking pot. I do have a gladius. We can roll a die. If I get a 6, I can give him the gladius. I would totally give up a gladius for anything I can trade for that one guy. Let's see what we get. We got a 3. A 3 is a flute or juggling balls. I do not have a flute or juggling balls. Super sad, wish I would have got the gladius. All right, instead we're going this way. We have seen this card, Kel's Column. This is where we started. I'll put it right down there. It's going to cost me 3 to move off that card, but remember, I grabbed Endurance. Endurance from Brooks. Brooks, whenever I do this particular action, which is none of the actions on that card, so I can't even use it. That was not the one I was thinking. Brooks is still going to move over here. It's going to cost him 1, 2, 3 cards. So he'll go down to 3. He can keep one of these if he wants. Drop your guard. Flight. You may not approach the following. In fact, flight has the reach track. During the gear up step, return the card that shows a, what the heck is that? Oh, a fight symbol, and then take a 13 card, try your luck. If you're jinxed, random vault character lose 3 points. Nope, I think we're okay. In Intuition, look at the top 3 cards of your action deck, put them back in the order. Sure, I'll take that card. Why not? Nope, I'm not. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to discard all those cards. Discard all those cards. This person moves over here, costing 2 cards. Toss her 2 cards. She gets to keep 1. Reinforcements and Watchful. We are keeping Watchful. That card is awesome. I'm going to put Watchful. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to have to discard anything. I'm super good. We are going to put out a 3 right here and a 4 right here. So we'll take these and give them a truffle shuffle. I think these were, oh, I already had these out here. I already shuffled them up. All right, we'll put that one right there. And then I'm going to go in this direction. We'll have Denim reveal with Brooks helping. It says, it has been raining heavily and you have spent the day wading through icy water. If you're playing the pot scenario, I'm not. Otherwise, by evening, your throat is itchy and you feel feverish. You may discard 1 card showing the class icon of Fist. And if you cannot, I lose 3. And if you're injured and or ill, take a 129 card. All right, I've got to find a Fist icon. It did not say each involved character, so I believe either one of these can do it. He's got Endurance and Blacksmith. So he's going to get rid of, well, Endurance did not help us. So we're just going to get rid of Endurance. That's going to be the strength icon I show. If it's not, that's not the way I'm supposed to do it. I could have gotten rid of Watchful. So please let me know in the comments below if I did that wrong. But I believe that that's how it works. Since they're working together, I only have to have one person do it, I believe. The threat, you feverish, you must discard, otherwise, yeah, showing the class icon. It doesn't say each involved character. So I'm just going to say that one person had to do that. We're now going to put down 247, And I'm also going to take a look at the top card. Now, I think we've seen this. I think this is, yeah, this is the building. We've seen that. I've read that before. We're also going to check out up here because that's terrible. I have to move extra 2 on that one. We're going to denim look at this one. What is this? A metal structure emerges from the ground. When you try to rotate it, it's already too late. Immediately after this is revealed, take a 485 card. What is this? Okay, so I'm going to, okay, 485. There are 2 485 cards. So we're going to give them a good old truffle shuffle here. We're going to mix them up like this and see what happens. All right, I'm going to take this one. It's whatever. This is B. Okay, we've got, I have no idea what this is. Okay, we'll place this right here because we're going to probably, well, actually, I'll just, yeah, I'm going to put it over here. We'll see what we need to do with that. I'll put this one back in the box. Now, let's read the rest of the card. Give the handle 3 full turns. 1 turn equals 360. And count the maximum number of flower buds you are able to smash with the bewitched onyx tip. Okay. Take a 442 card and look at the result corresponding to the letters found on this card. A, and on the card showing the trap to determine if you have found the correct answer. Revealed, take a 480, immediately after this is revealed, take a 485 card. I do not have A, I've got B. Am I supposed to have A? I've got B, I do not have A. And then I'm supposed to count how many times, maximum number of flower buds you're able to smash with the bewitched onyx tip. I'm sure that's the bewitched onyx tip. So as I rotate this, clockwise, it's going to go what? 1 turn equals 360 degrees. Give the handle 3 full turns. All right. So then if I turn it, it's going to go what? Purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple. So far we have 2. Blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple. We still have 2. Blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple, blank, 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 purple. So 3, right? 3 full turns? I think that's right. I could be totally wrong. But that's the way I looked at it. Take a 442 card and look for the result corresponding to the letter found on this card. All right, here's our 442 card. And it says here, I have what? A, B, A, C, B. I just have B. B is 3? Oh no, A and I have B. So I should have only been 2. All right, if you have the correct answer and managed to disarm the trap, take a 249 cards. I did not, so the trap's going to go off. And the active player takes a 2 and a 3 card, and each other character on the active terrain must discard a card and return this. That was horrible. All right, let's see. How did I do that wrong? Give the thing 3 full turns. So it would have been purple, blank, 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 purple's 1, blank, 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 purple, 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 blank, blank, blank. I think it would have been, I thought it would have been 3, but I guess I was wrong because that is A and then B. So yeah, oh, I was wrong. Don't know how I was wrong. Thought I was right. All right, so the trap goes off. I take a 2 and a 3 card. That is going to be super bad. We're going to be going back to Citadel pretty soon. 2 and 3. Let's see. These are both going to be like injured and confused. That's fantastic. You're injured and confused. Oh, way to go, Denim. You're injured and confused, and I don't have a way of making you focused because this is with Brooks. That's awesome. And the otherwise the active player, and then the other person must discard a card from their hand. I'm going to discard Blacksmith, I guess. Blacksmith allows me to take 2 less cards. That's the deal. Okay, that was not fun. Return this. I'm going to return this. 442. Now, if I was smart, I would have memorized all the other things, but who knows? I'll probably never see this thing for another year or 2. Put that in the discard pile. Put this in the discard pile, or the past, I should say. And show card 191. I think we've seen this card as well. You're obviously in the area that is called the 80 Foothills. Yes, we are. Oh, this one's cost 2 too. All right, we'll put a 5 card down. Wait a minute. Did I put the wrong thing here? Why is it a 5 that way and a 4 this way? Did I put something wrong here? It's 191? That's 191. And this is a 247. Did I put the wrong author? Nope, that's 247. So why is it 4 this way and a 5 over here? I must have done something wrong. All right, I guess I'll put down the card of my choice. These are the right ones, right? Over here, I'm supposed to put a 247 card. This is 247. And up here, I'm supposed to put a 191. So I'm putting 191. And they have 2 different numbers here. Maybe it's an FAQ that I don't know about. I'm going to put a 4 there because I have those out. So I'll put the 4 right here. And either one of those is going to stink to walk off of. So, but I remember that's that tree. That's that tree that I need to do, but I don't have a gambler spoon. I'm just going to move over here with our characters. It's going to cost Denim 1 or Brooks 1 card on the double. Ooh, this is that one. I want that one. I want that one. I want to keep that one. That one's going to be awesome. Keep on the double. And then now I have to move off this because I'm not going to do anything with this thing. It's not part of my quests or anything. We do have to reveal this. We'll have Brooks do that. This says, Link waves to you. Unfortunately, a turbulent river stands between you and the rushing wind. Oh, I've seen this before. We're not talking to that person. Getting rid of that and go to 269. And that states a field of rock pillars stands here. Oh, I remember this card. Okay, no, we do not want to go there. We do not want to go there. We're not going to go there. We're going to go over here instead. So I'm going to put another 4 out, and we're just going to check that card out and see what it is. Oh, no, it's a river. This is terrible. Okay, this is terrible. We'll put that right there. That's not what I wanted. Okay, or I could just go up and around. It's going to cost me a lot of cards to go up and around. Well, we have to get our cards back. So we're going to go to 17 on this one, and we'll go to 18 with Denim. We need to get all our cards. So we'll flip these over, and we'll shuffle them up, and I'm going to get 20 cards for him and 20 cards for Denim. We'll get a good old truffle shuffle here. I don't think I have anything else that's going to help me here with this. Not that it really matters. All right, I'm going to get 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are his 20 cards. We'll mix that in with the 1 card he have left. There we go. And we'll flip this over to be his discard pile. Hopefully not a bunch of real good cards in there. We'll do the same with her. She'll get 20 cards as well. And see what happens here. Vesna. I'm looking at my parcel to deliver. I don't know where that is. We'll shuffle these up. Now the good thing is we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Leaving her with 2 cards. I'll shuffle the other card into here. There we go. Just like that. She's down to 18 health. Now, after I get these all shuffled up, I have to discard 2 cards because of my injured state, and then I have to discard my entire hand because of my confused state. Oh, those are brutal. All right, that's it. I wish that would have happened to Brooks. He needs weakness cards. We are now going to move off this tile onto that tile, which is terrible. And I'm going to put another 4 card out there for us. Hopefully it's not more water. I need to get to that place. That's where I want to go. Brooks is going to do the immediate action for 1, 2, 3 to move off that tile. He gets to keep one of these if he wants. He just have to strike motivation and adrenaline. No, it's fine. I'll get rid of those. And Brooks is going to get rid of 2 on the double. She's going to keep that. That's awesome. Oh, Perseverance. Oh, I want that card too. Oh, well, we're going to keep on the double because I want to run all the way back over here after I get, hopefully, some trinket that I can use to get the scope. That's my hope. Now we're going to reveal this. We'll have Brooks do it because Denim is on World of Hurt. I do not need any of that. Immediately after this is revealed, if you have the Alembeck of Valengard, I do not. I do not, again, from what I understand, have that. So we're going to put down a 296, and that, I think, is where we want to be. Wobbling bridge hangs over river vegetation. Let's see what this is. Yep, there it is. It's right there. That's what I want. I want to go there. So I have to move over there. That's going to cost me 4 cards. Or 3 cards. Yeah, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Brooks. He's going to do this. Ground Shiver, Weak Point, Flight, Expertise. He gets to keep 1 more card. The Ground Shiver card's not going to help. Weak Point. Sure, we'll keep the Weak Point. What the heck. All right. Keep Weak Point. And then she's going to take 3 cards to walk over there. Improvise, Intuition, and Deceptive Appearance. Deceptive Appearance, that's kind of funny. I'm going to take Improvise. That way I can add more cards. Put those there. 330, and this is where we need to be. And I could put the other things out there, but I'm not going to. This is the cart that we need. And it says, you may take the following action unless you have 8 or higher. The lock clicks several times, and the door swings open. Read 228. I do have that. So we're going to read 228, and I think it's going to talk about if I have the shield. So we've read this before, and now it says here, if the quest Britha and the Shield of Innocence is initiated and you are in Ryapone's caravan, you can banish the card that enables you to read this from the dialogue and read 241. You hand the Shield of Innocence to Ryapone, who holds it up to admire it. Beautiful, a real masterpiece. This chastity belt for men, created in its time by the Machinists Guild, is a marvel of mechanics. He puts down the precious relic with infinite care and casts his gaze over the weapon on a rack. Which piece from my collection shall I reward you with? Check the finish box on the quest Bertha and the Shield of Innocence. Gain a reputation. Gain 299 cards. a 300 card. If the latter is not available, take a 299 card. All right, we get 299 cards. We're running out of 99 cards. Only have one left in the box. And I get a 300 card. There are like 5 of these. So we're going to give these a truffle shuffle here and see which one we get. Hopefully they're decent. Hopefully it's something I can trade for that piece of whatever it is. Okay, what do we find? I threw it on the ground. It says right here, we have found a crossbow. You may not apply the following effect unless you have ammunition card. I do have an ammunition card. During the consequence step, roll a die. Roll a 1, return the ammunition card. Oh, barf. But if I can make the attack, the hunt, or the projectile, -4 cards, I can spend one of these and a question mark to gain 3 successes. That's ridiculous. We're going to give this to Denim because Brooks already has... Well, actually, Brooks could hold it. He then would have 7 weight, so he's all set to go. And I do have an ammunition card, so that was kind of cool. Sadly, I did not find anything I can trade because that is not a thing I can... It's not a thing with any of the keywords I need to trade with. So I guess it's time just to go exploring, I guess. Walk around the world, see what I find. I guess we'll start by going up. We'll take this card. Brooks will do this and see what we have found here. Waterway. If your figure's in contact with a waterway, discard this. Otherwise, the crumbly bank yields, and during the following action, the active player, whoever revealed this, and no other character may get involved. Yuck. You leap sideways, avoiding the fall into the water. Take a 150 card. Yuck. Okay, so I'm not next to the water. I thought I didn't want to be next to the water, but this one I did want to be next to the water. I can only keep 1 card, and I have to get 2 successes. Well, that's going to be impossible for me. There's no way I can do this because there isn't a card that has 2 stars on it. So that is a fail. I'm going to have to automatically fail this, and Brooks is going to gain... You fight against the current, take a 01 card and return all your cards with the keyword blessing. That's fantastic. All right. I'm going to have to take it now, so I can't use this. Otherwise, I would use this in the action to choose. Actually, I'm going to do this. Choose a card in your discard pile and or action and add it to your hand. Then return this. So I'm going to use that during this action. Why not? What's it going to do for me? Why wouldn't I use this? And maybe we can find one that's going to help him with this action. Actually, better yet, I've got Improvise. I'm going to use Improvise. I'm going to attempt this action. We're going to grab 4 cards. And we are going to need 2 successes with 2 cards I can use. Let's see how we can do this. I got 1, 2 successes. Boom. Did it. Nailed it. First try. All right. We're going to discard all those. I'm going to take a 150 card, which I already have, so I'm not even going to get it. But at least I don't get a 01 card and have to go down the river. I'm going to get a 176 and put it out on the board and see what that does for me. And I think I've been here as well. I can't remember. An imposing dilapidated building stands in the bed of the river. It must be the ruins of Fort Shade. Oh, I have not been here, I don't think. Maybe I have. No, I think I've been here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. This is the, I've been here. This is where this, the thing, there's a guy that you had to play music for in there. It's one where I had to go all the way back to do it. We're going to remove that. I'm going to put down another 4 card over here, and I'll put a 3 card over here in case you want to go in either of these directions. I know what's over here. I'm not going to go that way. Let's go up here. We'll have Brooks do it because he's down to 2 cards. This one, I got an enchanted projectile. Why not? We'll keep it. It's not going to do me anything. She gets to move up there for free. We'll see what Brooks can do with this. Oh, what's this? A cloud of huge whitish ladybugs buzzes over the soggy ground. Something underground seems to have attracted them. Unveilers. Take a 413 card. Put 1 Unveiler's figure into play. If none is available, move one that is in play to the train card and replace this. Or if it's not possible, on the active train card. Okay, so I'm going to Unveilers. Take a 413 card. We'll start there. We'll place our Unveiler's figure onto that board right there. Put the Unveiler figure into play. All right, on the train card that will replace this. Or, okay, so 245 is where the Unveilers is going to go. So I'll put that on 245. Let's first grab that card and see what it says. Let's see here. It's going to say, several scorched pits yawn open the landscape. Okay, with quarrying equipment. That's right. I can maybe dig something up here. Okay, or not. Oh yeah, right there. That might we might be able to find something. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna be over here. That's fine. I've got my 413 card. It's right here. It says, when Unveiler's figure is on your train card, you may take one of the following actions. You're more interested in the ladybugs than in what they are buzzing about. At the end They end up scaring them away. Return one Unveiler's figure on your train card and take a $3.99 card. Or you dig vigorously so much that you can end up scaring the ladybugs away. Return one Unveiler's figure on your train card and take a 400 card. So that's the options we have on this train card if we go there, which we are about to go there. We're going to move over there. Denim's going to do it because Denim doesn't have all. She's going to grant flight. Really? All right. She's got flight. That's awesome. She's going to keep that card. Now, from here, I have the ability to potentially dig something up here at 370. I remember this. Let's dig that up. Here's our 370. A few bones emerge from the earthy soil. Remember, I can dig this. You rather go away, you can finish the excavating the bones from widening your search. So I need to put this out here, and I need to potentially get, I need to shuffle up my 13 cards and maybe get something. We also have the potential of getting something from that card as well. So we're going to take our 13 cards, and if we don't get anything here, we might be able to get something from there. So shuffle these up real good and see which ones we get. We'll shuffle them. There we go. And we got ourselves this one right here. This one says, Lady Luck, it's on your side. Yes. Okay. So now we get to roll a d6. Please be something I can sell. Okay. Let's roll a d6. I need something good. What's this say? Roll it up. We got a 5. Let's make sure I did this right. It says here, if roll the die, if your Lady Luck is on your side, roll the die. I get to take a 199 card. Please be something I can barter with. There are a gabillion of these cards. Now, I'm not sure. There might not even be any barter cards in here, but hopefully there are. We'll just shuffle these up and see what we get. We'll shuffle them. Come on, something good. I need something good. Come on, keyword barter. What do we got? A net. That's not going to help us at all. Let's see what we found. Net. Evasive. It's nothing I need. I'll give that to Denim. Fantastic. That card was a big joke. All right, we'll get rid of this, I think. Roll, apply the following consonants. Your jinx. That card's not. Okay, I'm just going to put that in the past. Come back here some other time. Now, let's see here. Let's try this thing now. See what we can do. I could swat away, or I could dig vigorously and see what we find. I need to discard 3 cards to dig vigorously. We'll just have Denim dig vigorously with 3 cards. Discard those. Don't even care what they are. I'm more interested in these. I got 400 cards. Shuffle these up. Hopefully one of these gives me something. I just need a barter card. I don't even know if these are, again, barter cards or not. This one says, you have been digging for quite a while. When you hit something, this is a barter card. Vaporous shape full of lightning appears in front of you, a spitter, so called by peasants because of the hatred this wandering soul has for those who live. Oh boy. A hole forms in the center like a toothless mouth from which a sinister shriek escapes. You think you can make out intelligible words in the middle of the cacophony. Immediately after this reveal, read 473, or if you would rather fight the creature, take a 172, 3 or 4 card, depending on what your ground shiver is. During the fight that ensues, consider the fight action to have unsettling and evasion traits. If you win the fight, discard this and read 464. Why would I fight this thing? This thing's probably going to kick my butt. Maybe we can talk to it. I don't know. 473. What right do you have to live when I am dead? Hisses the spitter. How will you answer? Do you think my life is so great? I'm in over my head with responsibilities. Oh, that sounds awesome. I understand your suffering, but what can I do about it? Nope, I don't think that's a good one because this thing already wanted to try to kill us. You'd say, I'm dead or I'm dying, but never I am dead. Right? You have to live when I am dead. That what? I'm just going to go with 440. I don't understand 52, and probably because I don't understand English. And 491 just doesn't sound like a good plan. The spitter pauses waiting for the rest of your explanation. I can try for 3 successes or 10 if I'm confused. Denim's not doing this. You're right. I will relieve you of one of those burdens, he finally says. Choose one quest on the side quest page of the city leaflet. Check its finish box without applying any related effects. Return the dialogue book. Oh, that's really good. I can finish that quest. That I don't even need to go find a barter card, but I need to get 3 successes. All right, do I have anything that's going to help me with talking? That'd be a nope, but I need 3 successes. So we're going to grab, what, 5 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab 5 cards. That'll be great. Here we go, 5 cards. I need 3 successes. Let's see if I can get them in the picture here. 1, 1, 1. Oh boy. Oh good. 1, 2, 3. I get to keep how many? Oh, as many as I want. Well, I could have kept as many as I wanted to. I probably didn't draw 5 cards. That's okay. So I get to click the finish button. Well, click the finish button. Listen to me. It's like I'm playing a video game. I get to check the finished box on one of my quests. We're gonna do the one that we're already doing, that scope one. I'm sure there's other ones that are probably better to do than this one, but I'm gonna click the finish box on my Tradamus and the scope. And that means it's complete. Ooh, that's so good. I just need to do one more good deed. If I run back to the city, I could probably find those cards again, because remember, I had to clear off the entire board and do it again. And that would be bad, but I don't have any trinkets, or I don't have any barter cards. This is just ridiculous. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this now. We're gonna get rid of this card, get rid of this card, put those in the past, and I do get to put a card up here. I don't think I put a card up here to deal with. So we're gonna have Brooks deal with this, with Denim helping. You wade across the river. Oh, barf. Look at your timepiece. If it's between, what's my timepiece say? 15:03, are you kidding me? Oh, that's amazing. The rain becomes more and more intense, making the project difficult. Each involved character must discard 2 cards. Then I have to try to do this. You're almost swept away. That's if I want to try to go up there. I don't think we will. I'm going to actually put a card over here as well. And we're going to have Brooks go that way as well and see what we have found. Oh, what's this? When you're walking along a rushing... Oh, no, wait, sorry, I can't do that. I've got to do this action right now. And of course, this is going to be even worse. This is the worst thing ever. Each involved character has -2 cards. And if the total weight carried by the characters involved is 9 or more, which it is, I have to have 8 successes. You are swept away and survive thanks to the convenient tree trunk in which you cling to. Each involved character takes an O1 card and must return all their cards with the keyword ink. I don't think I have any ink cards, which is fantastic. But this is going to be really bad. I think I might just take the hit here on this. I'm gonna have to draw 4 cards, so I'm gonna have Brooks or Denim draw the 4 cards because she's got more cards. And then it says each involved character. Yeah, so everybody's gonna take this. I'm not gonna get 8 successes on this. That's ridiculous. And I don't get to keep any of these either. No, I don't get to keep any of those. They all go in the thing. Each involved character gets a 0-1 card, which is kind of funny because Denim is almost up to 4 weakness cards, which too bad she didn't have. She's going to be exhausted. That means Brooks is also exhausted. And I have to get rid of my ink cards. I don't have any ink cards. We're going to get rid of this and put a 407 card up there and see what we see here now. 407. It's going to state... it seems that you have reached the end of the crevasse. It split the collapsing lands in 2. All right, here we are. Oh, I've seen this card before. That's amazing. We'll put out a couple more cards, but since I know what that card is on top, I'm just going to shuffle this up a little bit and put out new cards here and a new card there as well. And now I can choose to walk up here if I wish to. Oh, maybe I haven't seen this one. I think it might have been, I might be thinking of I thought this was the one with the house. I think the house is over here. I could be wrong though. And I think I am, because this is that quarry. I don't think we went much farther than this. Let's go up. Oh, this has to be discarded from the board. Sorry about that. We'll move our characters up here. Denim will do that movement. It's going to cost a ruthless attack. Nope, don't want that. Let's just make sure I'm not having anything that's making it harder for her to move. No, just everything else is terrible about her. Oh boy, it's so bad. Okay. She's super injured. I had to find bandages or something. Denim or Brooks is going to look at this. Oh no, what's this? What? I'm on the waterway this time. If no figure has its base in contact with the water terrain, discard this. Otherwise, a terrain card whose base is in contact with the waterway must take the following action. You spot a crate with loose planks washed up on the shore. You pull it out of the water and search it at once. Okay, then we can find our trinkets there. Or our thing, the thingamajiggers. Okay, Brooks is going to do the action, and he can look at the top card of his action deck. He's just going to grab this one. That's going to be his card he's going to choose to draw. It's going to give him 1 success, so I get to go 199 and a 249 card. There are 2 249 cards. Let's see here. Flip them up a little bit. 249, and see what we got here. 249. We've got an Arcanist Potion. It's a barter. There it is. Okay, we got a barter card. That's awesome. I also get a 199 card, which is a whole ton of junk. It seems like I got a net last time. That didn't help us at all. Let's see what we get this time. We'll shuffle up a little bit. We'll cut it right there and take this card. Let's see what we found. We found a mirror. Sure, there you are, mirror. Okay, now I'm pretty excited. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go back to that place. But first, I'm going to put down a 385 card. because I can see what's over there. Here it says, trees grow in a circle at the river's edge, meet at the top to form a structure resembling a giant cage. I don't think I want to go anywhere near here, but there we go. That is right there. Instead, we are going to use our cards. We have on the double. Both of us have on the double, which is fantastic. You may take the following action if you cannot take the maximum action if you exceed the maximum carried weight or have a card with the keyword cumbersome. This makes me super sad. Brooks has a cumbersome card. He's got plate armor. Oh my gosh, I didn't read the card. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know that Denim is in a world of hurt, but she's the only one that has the on the double card that can actually use it. So she's going to discard 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, to be able to perform this action. She's going to discard all 3 of these to move. She's going to grab herself and go, whoops, wrong person. She's going to go all the way back down to where she started. Let's see. Oh, I think I have these. I'm sorry. I was kind of trying to redo the map here. There we go. Just like that. All right. She's going to come all the way back down to here and go back through the door here. Now, when I do, oh no, everybody has to be here to go here. Yuck. Okay. Let's see where I can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to discard 5 cards to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Wait, do I have this in the wrong spot? I have it in the wrong spot. Oh, that's a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has to discard 8 cards to get back here. All right, so I've got 3 he's going to discard. Nope, I've got to do this individually because he could choose to keep these cards if he wants to. First one, whoops, is this one. Sure, I'm going to keep that. Blacksmith, I'm going to keep that card. We're going to get rid of on the double because we know we can't use that one. Then I'm going to get Anticipation. I'm going to not keep that. The next one we're going to get is the Reflex card. We're not going to get rid of that. Then I have to shuffle up my deck because I have no cards left. So I'm going to tick down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10. And I'm going to put in 14 cards into his deck. So put 14 cards. Now I have to make sure I know where I'm going. 1, 2, 3. I've done three moves already. We're going to keep on going here and see what we can do. We're going to 7. I had 1 more here. I'm going to move down here. I got a motivation card. Discard that. That's no big deal. We'll discard the motivation card. Oh, I got to put 14 cards in my deck first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm going a little fast here. We're going to take, this is our motivation card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. These are all still in our discard pile. And to move down here, we're going to get another card. We're going to keep Improvise. We're going to get rid of Weak Point. I don't need that one. And actually, I'm going to get rid of Enchanted Project. No, I'm going to keep Enchanted Projectile. Now we're going to move to here. It's going to cost us 1 card, Fortitude. Then it's going to cost 3 cards to move down here. 3 cards move down here. Powerful, which would be kind of nice. Drop your guard or Adrenaline. I'm going to keep Powerful. Let's see what I'm going to keep Powerful and get rid of, let's see here, the Weak Point. We get rid of Weak Point. So after all that moving was done, we've gone to the gate with an Improvise, a Powerful, and Blacksmith card. We're going to go to 139, which is that one where if we have enough which we have enough influence to open the gate. So we're going to go through the gate. We're going to put a 139 card into play. And it would normally be the green card, but we've already seen the green card, which means we can go into this place right here. So we're going to go into this area here. It's going to take us 1 card to get over to here. I'll have Denim do that. Denim has cards left. She's going to use 1 card to move onward. I think I'm going to keep that card. That's fantastic. We're going to do a 243, which I think puts us into the city. Here's our 243 card. You enter the city and return all the cards to the board. We're going to go to 252 and get rid of all of the things on the board. Here we are back on 253. I'm going to put a 9 card down here. I'm not going to talk to anybody on this tile. Ooh, actually, do I have a card that can help with that? I could get a lucky card maybe, which would really help out. That would give me a success automatically. Well, we're just going to go for it. I think we're going to be fine. I'm going to check out this 9 card with Brooks. Denim's going to help us out. Oh, here's this guy. Nope, we're just walking away from him. Boo that guy. 265 is going to be the next card. We've seen this card as well. We're going to go and put a 9 card over here. Now, I probably should mix these up. That might have been just right on top from when I did this last time. I think I mixed them up, but I can't remember. We'll give them like that. There we go. This card is over here. We have to move to this tile. We're going to move to this tile with Denim. Denim does have 1 more card. Authority. Do I want to keep that card? No. Yes, I'll keep that. I'll get rid of flight. For some reason I had flight. I don't need flight. We're going to get rid of that card. And at this point, we're going to check out 9. Let's see what we have found. It says here, you would rather go... A woman is arguing. There is a family resemblance between them, probably sisters. Banish this and read 390. Sure. What could be the worst thing that could happen here? You are so stubborn, you know. I'm telling you, we need more. 2 sisters bicker. The older of the 2 turns to you. You there, help us please. Mush rats are infesting our cellar. Since the burrowers left us in peace, the venom have multiplied faster than ever. I have ordered 14 dark squash seeds, which can kill 6 of those rodents. A link is supposed to deliver them the day after tomorrow in the middle of the afternoon. Every evening, each pair of moose rats gives birth to the moose rat pups, which can produce the day after next. There were 7 moose rats this morning before yesterday, so I think I ordered enough seeds, but my sister claims otherwise. How many seeds do you think it will take to get rid of all the moose rats? If you think you know the answer, write it down and read 210. Check if you're right. Otherwise, return the dialogue book. They mentioned the word, burrowers, so I'm going to grab an unleash card, which is fantastic. And now I need to do some math. I'm terrible at these, and I sadly don't have a lot of time to think about this. I'm going to go that you need 17 of them. Let's see how well I did. Oh, the correct answer was 15. I was close. To kill 85 mush rats. If 15 was your answer, the 2 sisters share a few anecdotes and offer you a book of seeds to plant. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been really nice. Oh well, return the dialogue book. We'll put another 9 card into play. And we have found, oh wait, that's going to go down here, I lied. We have to actually put 274 into play and move over to it. 274 is right here, we'll move to there, and I will have Denim, is going to shuffle up her discard pile. She has no cards in it. And she is going to recoup. She has 18. So she's going to go down. She's going to get rid of 8. She's going to go 16 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. These are still her discard. Then I'm going to discard 2 of these. And here comes the stinky part. Discard 2, and then I have to discard her entire hand. That is what is bad about that, but that's okay. We've done that. We are going to check this out now and see what we have found. A short man points to a bulging colossus. Roll up, roll up. Who dares challenge our local champion? If you would rather go on your way, discard this. If you want to take up the challenge, no, I don't think we're going to challenge. We're gonna go on our way. We're gonna go on our way and go to 315. Which we're getting closer to where we need to be. This is going to cost the card to go off, so Denim's going to do that. I get to keep Ruthless Attacker. Don't know when I'm going to use that, but we're going to put another card down here at the bottom, and we're going to use this card. Let's see what we found. What is this? A gang of thugs blocks your way. The leader addresses you. You're not from here. If you're not local, you have to pay to get through. If a 439 card is available, discard this and read 579. I checked. There is a 439 card that I do not that is not in play. It is available. That is available. So we're going to read 579. A man whose features look familiar approaches the leader of the thugs and whispers a few words in his ear. You see the leader blush before addressing his acolytes. It's okay, guys. We'll let it go. You recognize the individual who drove the thugs away. You saved his life on the day of the reversal. His face no longer bears the marks of a torturous interrogation, but he displays the same sly smile. Well, well, we meet again. I hear you've come a long way since you freed me from my shackles. If memory serves me right, and I have no doubts about it, you took your time before you decided to do it. But I don't hold grudges, as I just proved to you. As I said at the time, the purveyors are everywhere, and we only have friends. As a token of my gratitude, take this. If you are in need, show this double key to the person you are talking to. If they know what it is, they will understand and do what it is necessary. I consider that we are even, concludes the man, while moving away without giving you the opportunity to question him. take for the 439 card. Also, on top of that, I get a 99 card, which is the only one I have left. So I get a 99 card. And I also get, what is the other thing I get here? I get 1 influence as well. Here's our 439 card. We found the double key. This is a lot of things people have been asking for. That's awesome. We don't have a double key, which probably opens a lot of other things in this city. I'm going to discard that, or just banish it? No, just discard it. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a 327 card. I think we're almost where we need to be. Well, we are where we need to be. I'm going to spend a card to move down. We'll have Denim do that. Denim's going to use orientating. Should I keep? I'm totally keeping it. I totally can. I can get into here now. I can get into here with that double key, I think. Alrighty. 126, that is where we want to go, and we have our card. I'm going to flip the card over. We know what this is, and I get to read that passage again. Playing Gobbet is quite simple. You place your bet, then open the 3 cages one at a time. In the order of your choice, cage number 18 contains a beetle and 2 marsh bugs. Cage number 3 contains a ladybug and a beetle. And finally, cage number 71 contains a ladybug and 2 beetles. If exactly 1 ladybug, 1 beetle, and no marsh bugs survive, you win this beautiful scope. Choose the order in which you open the cages wisely. But that's not all. You have to know the behavior of these little beasts. Each uncaged insect will eat, but never more than 1 insect each time a cage is open. The fastest are the ladybugs, which prefer to eat beetles before eating marsh bugs. Then it's the beetles' turn, which only eat marsh bugs. And finally, the slower marsh bugs, which only eat ladybugs. Do you understand, or do I have to repeat myself? You may take the following action unless you involve character has a card with the keyword barter. Otherwise, you'd rather go on your way. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my mirror. My mirror is going to go away. We're going to do this, and it's an immediate action. Read the dialogue whose number is equal to twice the number of the first cage you open plus the number of the second cage you open. If it's not right, if the right dialogue, return 1 card to keyword barter to return to the dialogue and return the dialogue book. Okay. So I got, oh my gosh. Okay, so a number problem with, okay, I got to figure this out. Hold on. Okay, through the power of the internet, I took a while to figure this out, but I think I got it. I am going to open the final cage first, which then I have to double that number, and then I'm going to hold the first cage second, which I have to put that number. Adding those all together, 71 plus 18 is 8, 9, 10, 114, 15, 160. 160. So we're going to go to 160. Hopefully that is right. Otherwise, we're going to have to get rid of the Arcanist potion to try again. You rejoice as you watch the victorious ladybug and beetle strutting proudly. With a quick movement, the skinny man grabs the 2 insects and puts them back in their cage. They put up a good fight, but the day isn't over yet. For these two, as for you, congratulations. You are just won this beautiful scope. If you want to catch up to the old man and return the scope, read 360. Otherwise, you should return to the Citadel with your prize and check the initiated box on the quest Tradamus and the Stellar Scope. Return the dialogue book. I know it's our quest, but I think Nostradamus needs a scope back. It says, you give the man the scope and he thanks you warmly. That's very kind of you. I predict a bright day for you. Walton will be disappointed, but you did a good deed. Okay, hopefully Nostradamus will help us in the future. I get a good deed. That's awesome. I think that actually finishes that quest too, which is pretty good. And I get another reputation. That's fantastic. I don't know what I would have got the other way. I probably would have got something better for our Citadel, but at least this is better. I get influence. And I get a 49 card. It's great because I don't have any more 99 cards I can get. And this is actually the last 49 card I can get. So I have no more of those I can get either. Check finished on the quest Nostradamus and not Nostradamus, Tradamus and the scope. So that is finished. I don't think I can do anything more with that. And I get a good deed, which now I can do 402. Rumors begin to circulate through the town about a benefactor who is incredibly generous. Check finish box on a good deed. Then I get to gain 3 influence, and I take 2 99 cards, but there are none left. So I take 3, 1, 2, 3. That brings us to 18 influence. Sadly, there are no more Hope Reborn cards, and I think I have to block these as I use them. Yes, it says here that the fruits of your actions begin to be felt in the world around you and yourself. Check one symbol of Destiny's leaflet. Block this slipping underneath your player card. The other thing is I could block it to give myself 10 life points, but I'm not going to block either of those. I'm just going to hold on to them. I don't get any more 99 cards. Super sad. And with that, there's not much more I think I can do. I've got enough cards to go 1, 2, 3, 4 back to the other area, and then I can use this to return to the Citadel, which will cost us 10 life total, and we actually both still have 10 life. So as far as I'm concerned, I've kind of done with my trek around for a little while, and I think we're going to return to the Citadel and call it a day. Here we are at the conclusion. We are, or the epilogue, I apologize. It says, read the conclusion below, which is here, state of play. While you're away, you talked to several members of the community to inquire about what happened during your absence. Read 546. Also on the side quests, if you're able to finish any of those, you get to finish them here. We're not going to be doing any of those because I gave the scope back. I have to roll a die and apply the following consequence. Hopefully it's not number 1. It's a 3. We're going to read 571. Come with me to the vegetable gardens. I have something to show you, Yadna says, grabbing a bag of fertilizer. If your production score is 15 or higher, the crops have flourished. It is 14. But that's okay. I would only got 99 cards and I have them all already. At this point, we are going to be done. It says here that we are going to be ready to set off again. I'm going to return the settlement card that we have. So we're not going to have that available to us anymore. We're going to discard all of our cards and we finish the respite scenario. So next time we'll be going into the Great Library. So there you have it, another wonderful jaunt through the 7th Citadel. I kind of enjoyed just doing a little side quest type thing where you can just go around and kind of explore the land a little bit. I got to see all of Kel, which was really cool. We didn't get to take advantage of a lot of this stuff because we didn't, well, technically have any barter objects for a long period of time. The only bad thing is we ran out of Hope Reborn cards that we could gain. So I kind of wish they would have given you the ability to kind of block and unblock these. If you're going to go do a bunch of side quests, you're going to get all of these cards. There's no way you're not going to get all these cards doing all those side quests. We basically missed out on 2 Hope Reborn cards, potentially more if I wanted to keep on going with some of these side quests. But since we already had all of them, I really didn't feel a need to continue running around the world, potentially running ourselves into the ground. Because we have a lot of people that are super sad and lots of weaknesses on them. So there you have it. That was the Respite mission for the 7th Citadel. If you enjoyed the playthrough, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell symbol so you know when the next playthrough comes out. We're going to be going into the Great Library. Hopefully we can find some great books there. We shall see. If you're interested in supporting the channel, you can join the Patreon. The link to that is in the description of this video. Those that have joined the Patreon are shown here on the screen. Thank you so much for your patronage. It means the world to me. Those that are part of the Patreon get a few extra perks. One of them is they get to see all of our playthroughs usually a day or 2 ahead of time without commercial interruptions. On top of that, when it comes to some of our campaign games, I will give them the ability to help us decide how to move forward. So we have a lot of these Hope Reborn cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of these things. So please leave in the comment section below what do you think would be some really good things to get for our characters. Maybe some more experience cards, some more reflex cards. Should we add some more buildings to our Citadel? Should we try to go out to the edge and grab another one of those numbered cards that are out at the edge of the Destiny track? Because those are usually pretty good. We got a couple of them. We got 301 and 307. We could try to get out here and get another one. Should we get more leaves and uncover more of the map? I'd like to hear what you have to say. And then on top of that, once I read all those wonderful comments, I do send it to the Patreon and they can vote on what they think would be best for our characters, giving them the ability to have an effect on how the game turns out. Also, please feel free to leave anything else in the comment section below along with what you think we should do with our Hope Reborn cards. So there you have it. That is the Respite mission for the 7th Citadel. If you're excited to see if Denham and Brooks can make it through the Great Library, and of course anything else that Colin and I have coming up, then I need you to meet me at the table.